Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody, as we continue our Hollywood Animal playthrough. We are in March 1943. Now, before we jump into the rest of this episode, I do need to say I noticed at the end of the last episode that by starting repairing our script department, it froze our writers and they were not actually producing. So we had lost 4 writers to this where they've just stuck. So I went back to the previous episode, charted everything that kind of happened, and played through again. Had to load several times to try to get as close to what happened last time as possible. There are 11 things that came out a little different, so I want to fill you in real quick before we jump in so you know from the last episode what maybe changed slightly. So, for example, our first thing that changed, chronologically speaking, in this from October to March was Edwin Larson did not become an addict, so that yay, that's good. We did not get the tank combat scene. Instead, we got, I tried it several times, and eventually I just was like, well, this is close enough. We can still make Patton's Heroes with this one. We got a big battle scene instead of tank combat. E.C. Morris did not become an addict, so that's another good one. But our 10-star actor, Samuel Eisen, who's been with us forever, did become an addict, unfortunately. Giselle Sanchez did not get her ceiling lifted, and we did not get the criminal gang story element either, unfortunately. So I was looking forward to do something with that. Hopefully that will come up sooner rather than later. Emma Barry also did not become an addict, so we had another one good. Victor Franklin did not become one either. And Jane Drake did not win the Pollux for Best Actress. Bessie Patterson beat her out of that. We got the new setting of the Caribbean, which I can't remember if we got that last time or not. I don't believe we did, but we have a new setting there. So that's cool. And Elbert Baldwin becomes an addict, and he became the one who came to us for drugs that we couldn't help. So those are the changes. Nothing major. We were able to still lift Wendy's ceiling up. We finished our scripts. We released things at the same time. I wanted to make sure to do that. I did the same advertising, the same number of theaters. We did everything else the same other than those things. I tried loading several times and saving and loading, saving and loading each time, and they just didn't quite turn back up. So I just had to kind of go with the new changes. Hopefully you don't mind too much on those, but I could only do what I could to. Otherwise, this was going to break the game. I felt like when we had Manfred LaBelle and Felix Hill were stuck and couldn't write any more scripts for us. And all we were able to do was just use Walter and Hines to like research new things or write new things. So what I'm going to do is after Manfred is done in 2 days and Rudolph's done in 19 days, after that, I've got nobody else do anything. We're going to repair all the script stuff after that. Then we'll put Felix back in the work. We're not going to do the sequel again because that appears to be a messed up function at the moment, the way that the last one went. So we're just going to leave it at that. And with all that and the fixes, thanks for bearing with me, we are going to jump right in and continue on this playthrough. Now we've got the Scream. I always lose at Russian Roulette, the Soulless. These are all, we've got these two going fairly well for us. Patton's Heroes is now out of the script, and that is a wonderful script here. Right off the bat. Manfred was that one, though, wasn't he? That ended up working just well. So we're going to go ahead and start this project, get it going. Let's put Homer in charge of this one. Just because we might want to do some filming on location. Yeah, see the city streets. We'll do it this way. You can do all of these on location. Actually, since they're all the same, we might as well. We need international locations for some of these. That's going to take us a while to get those. Remember, everything we're doing is in color now. I'm excited to get more extras. Let's put, this is a big one for us. I don't want to spend Vincent on it. Or Roy or EC. He's actually doing experimental training to try to lift his cap. Let's put Albert on this one. The director, so we have a drama action. Well, I mean, this is calling Anthony Jensen right here, isn't it? It's got to be him. Our soldier. Who's the soldier? Is it Samuel 50? I don't think so. Charlie Bierman, maybe? He's been in actions and dramas. Brothers in Arms. I think this is calling for him. The Brothers in Arms will be Victor. The mentor, like the general who's guiding them, that can be Samuel Eisen. And our war criminal, we're kind of trying to get... So Baruch's been a strict parent. He can do drama. I mean, we've been kind of trying to get Barry Block to get one of these things. So let's try Barry. He's got the kind of the suspicious beard goatee thing going as well. Dr. Holmes is ready for production. That's a really good start right there for us. Excited for this one. We can't have any security because we're repairing security at the moment. That's not security. Yeah. Oh, we could have waited a little bit and then we could have got security on it. That's okay. Let's check our... I always lose at Russian Roulette. That one's about to go to the archive, but the Soulless, good word of mouth, 20,000 theaters is crushing it. The Scream's getting ready to be released. Hell's Highway is ready after post-production. No Man's Land is ready to go into post-production, so let's go ahead and do that. And now I want to take a look after we do this. Let's take a look at our staff and see who we have in key positions and maybe what we need to do. So what we have here, here's our general staff. We haven't even looked at this in the series because it hasn't come up, but you can adjust your percentages of staff members. So whites, blacks, Latin Americans, Asians, others. You can change this and it shows you how much you're paying each one as well. So like we can hire a few. Here, let's hire 50. And so then it changes the pie a little bit, which is interesting. So you can change that around, which is really neat. But that comes into play when you have people like how we dealt with the KKK. Now, our actors, let's look at the men. So we do have a lot of starting to age, but they're still doing well for us. We have a 10-star, 9 stars, lots of 8s and 9s. We've got really good people. Homer's away at war, unfortunately. Victor Beck, he's one that we might want to do experimental training on because of him being a rising star. I do wish that these rising stars would change because they're not really a rising star anymore. I feel like that should change, but that's something they can maybe work with. But these guys, we need to try to, when they come back from war, we need to try to lift their cap, especially Hugh being 25 years old. We could use another young actor because these guys are so old for the most part. Actresses. Oh, Wendy has not. Oh, I thought she did. Oh, she's doing her experimental training. That's right. Wendy did not get her bonus yet. Edna Globe is also in training. Selma Craig, we're going to train as well, try to get her up there. But Flossie Parks, we're hoping being at 23 in the 22 that these two can really bloom. Eleanor Drake's another one we're hoping for. Jane Drake being a star, we need to try to up her ceiling as well. Same with Wanda Rhodes being a superstar. If we can make them 7, 8, 9 stars, they'll be great. And we haven't really used our two top actresses as much as I feel like. Joan has been in so many movies for us. She's been in a lot of films. And she's done quite well, winning 2 Pollocks. And so that's fantastic for her. Our screenwriters are not showing up for some reason. There we go. So we need to increase the potential of a lot of these guys because I want to see what these really good screenwriters could maybe do. Okay, I always lose at Russian Roulette. Let's end that distribution, send it to the archive. We are definitely going to extend the Soulless though. So the Scream's coming on, which is going to limit them. So let's just keep that at 20,000 while we can, even though they're not going to be filling up all of those. Wow, we already ran out of advertising. That's not good. I don't have any spots left, I don't believe there. Okay, cherry flavor. Not the best. Farm girl with a war criminal and a sheriff. Protagonist commits suicide. That one's probably not going to be allowed in the code. Let's shelve that one. It's a sci-fi also. Can we do more experimental training? We can. Let's put Jimmy and let's put Hines in there. Or let's get Manfred to do it. See if we can lift him. All right. Now it's time to, once the script doctor's done, I just don't want anything to be messed up. We're going to get Jane Goes Wild into post-production here in a little bit. All right, we've improved our technology completely there on the 60mm. We don't use it anymore, though. We did on this, that's really well. Unfinished Portrait of a General, Victorian England, detective, working man, and serial killer. But, oh, it's got nudity. That's probably not going to go well. All right, we do need to repair these. Let's just repair them all. Then we'll put these guys back at it. All right, let's go with Jane Goes Wild. It maintained its spot. Natan's leveled up. What are we thinking? That one? That one. And this one will be, we'll do Memorial Day. I don't see this one really crushing it at the stars that it's at, so we'll do 12,000. That leaves 15,000 for the Scream if it's doing well. Just in time there. Oh, nope. Express printing. That gets us there. This one's not going to have a long run in it, so let's just promote from the beginning. We're looking for women and young women. Not a lot there as far as audience goes. We're definitely going to need a trick or two on this one. Please do one. Somebody. Wendy won't. Charlie will. So he's an artiste, and he complains about working with Wendy, but he's okay with doing these tricks. Interesting. All right, Hell's Highway. This is going to be our big hit. World War II Europe. There we go. We're going the war criminal route for sure in these scripts right now. Of course, we're not in World War I, so that looks like a war criminal. This is our 4th of July one. We're going big with this one. 22,000. It's probably more than it can handle. I don't see any other films at that time being able to do anything with it. And because it's got the chance to have a lot of legs, we're going to go not advertise as much ahead of time. Because I think we want to save it for later because they can only go so long. Oh, there we go. So maybe if we don't use our advertising beforehand, we'll be okay, and we can promote it over here. Let's give it. Samuel won't do it. Baruch won't do it. Harley will. Our new guy, he's willing to go in there. All right, Alan Olson. So it's contract renewal time for some of these, it looks like. 315,000. It's a good thing we're a rich studio, but what if we give you these things as well? A villa and an assistant. You've earned it, sir. And a wardrobe. It's not cutting it down as much as I would like, but that's okay. Samuel Jackson has been with us for a while, so we definitely want to increase. Sheesh. You also deserve a villa and a luxury car. Oh, I forgot to sink it back down, so he just came out even better. But I bet his loyalty goes up then. Okay, so producer's office cannot research anything else. So we're stuck there. Could try to hire another producer, but... All right. Jane Drake in the Scream. Ooh. Cornelius loved it. Zlata was in that one. $1 million budget. When all said and done. The Soulless is doing really well. Really well at 20,000. That's good. Oh, training Flossie. Well done. Gotta get the police back on our side. Oh, good. We're not selling drugs in the studio anymore. Get rid of those. But we need that protection before they take our money and make our people unhappy. Oh, Edna Globe has improved as well. Let's pause a second. So we've got some others working on it. Let's see about getting Selma up there. Actually, you know... Okay, early repayment. We don't need loans anymore, so this is just pointless, but it will give our people something to do. I do want to try... Wait, we can train him while he's at war? Okay. Might as well. That seems messed up. All right, the Soulless is still crushing it. 100% again. At 20,000 screenings, but less money. That doesn't sound right. I don't think that number's right. Maybe it is. I think that's supposed to be the 12,000. Either way, we're going to have it go longer. It's doing well. Oh, wait. No. Go back. Let's reduce that one. Because that's going to be when Jane Goes Wild is happening. And the Scream is going to be back for another run. It did well, and it's 15,000. Making money. Things are looking good. Got our scripts needing some work. We can't make anything, though, because everything's being repaired at the moment. Everything's looking good. Maintenance-wise. Okay, No Man's Land's ready as well. We now have our amazing locations. That's good. Now, it also said we could use some international... But we could get the 100 extras a lot faster. A lot faster. If we put influence in, it's even less. We're racking up influence by quite a bit now with all these successful films. Maybe we'll do that. We need more extras in there because I'm tired of people seeing the same 10 people walking in the background every time. It's just not going to cut it for us. We're better than that. Okay, let's see what happens here. We're going to release Jane Goes Wild. The Scream has dropped off immensely already. We could do this. We can't advertise anymore, though. All right, Jane Goes Wild. Bone Grinder loves it. No surprise there. Wendy, we're going to put you back in training. Oh, wait, we're already training her, so we're hoping she will improve. Eleanor's up next. All right. So we have 3 movies out at the same time now. The Soulless is doing well. Let's send that back out again. Oh, we need to... Okay. It has that buzzing going again. I'm sure you can hear it because it does that whenever... Okay, there, it stopped. Sometimes whenever you have this go on and something else happens, it will just have that clicking sound go for a while. And I don't like that. It drives me a little crazy. Patton's Heroes are ready to shoot. What do we have here? 7972. Not the best. But it's because all of these things drew it down. But we know we're going to get better again. I don't like that overlap. That has me a little concerned. Okay. Little bugs here and there. That's okay. We're not going to hold it against them. This is early access after all. Dr. Holmes, 9 9s. Joan again, such a star. We got to keep this as good as we can. So apparently we just can't get anything better than high in post-production. No Man's Land is ready to be scheduled, but I don't know where I want that to be yet. The Scream, 5,000 theaters. Soulless, we don't know. Jane Goes Wild sold out its 12,000 the first week, but it's dropping fast. All right, let's see about No Man's Land. That's disappointing. I was hoping it'd be better. Don't want it to be too close to Hell's Highway. We're going to put this one around Labor Day. 13,000. Dr. Holmes might come around this time as well. But we do need to space out our films a little bit until we can start getting back into production. I'm guessing, yep. Men and women, not a big appeal overall. Hopefully it'll do well. Jane will go. What if we do another one here? Charlie will go. What if we do another one here? Patrick? No. Samuel? No. All right, well, 2 tricks, good enough. We need to get some more people hired that are willing to bend. Let's look, actually, speaking of people to hire, let us go. Oh, we can't hire any at the moment. Renovate the casting office. Oh, yeah, they need to be repaired. Actually, let's just repair everything. Just make it all better. Jane Goes Wild. It's made a profit. It's dropped a lot. 5,000 theaters, it can do that though. Especially because it still has advertising. Okay, the Scream has dropped quite a bit. This overlap is weird. We're going to end that distribution. It did well. Let's see what the Soulless ends up doing. I don't think it's going to get to 10 million. Oh, Eleanor. Let's try again. You're 25. We need you to do well. Actually want to try to increase. I've already increased this. Wanda and Jane Drake. Let's see. If we can get her up to 10 stars, being a star, as well as Wanda, we'll be in great shape. Okay, Hell's Highway is ready to go. Another one of our patriotic films trying to win people over to the war effort. Feel like we're like, oh, who were they? Frank Capra, I know, went over. Oh, who were the other? There was a Netflix documentary about the 5 directors that went over to film several years ago. It was really interesting and good. I highly recommend it, but I don't remember the name of it. All right, we're going to send our other budding star, Wanda Rhodes. I know this is putting us thin on actresses, but if these two can get better and lift that ceiling, we'll just use them to improve them the whole way. Same with the Eleanor. We'll just use them in films. Abductions. Oh, well. Awesome. Good for us. Let's do silent surveillance. Oh, that's a lot. Repelling attacks. Contract killings. Why would we do that? Well, these are all kind of expensive. Let's just make ourselves better at repelling attacks. We haven't had one since the beginning of the game, though. Jane Goes Wild's broken $2 million in profit. Hell's Highway, 22,000, almost sold out. So it looks like 20,000, maybe 21,000 is our ceiling. All right, what's Dr. Holmes? I'm proud of this one. 9996. Look at this. This has been an inexpensive film for us as well. That's this one. This one is also going to be... It's going to be late. Actually, is this a Halloween one? This is Halloween. And we're going to do 21,000. Actually, why would I not do all of them? Nothing else is going to be released at that time. We're thin on scripts at the moment. Whoa, look at these numbers. It's been an inexpensive script. Let's just advertise everywhere. Wow. Let's do... We're going to pay somebody's debts off. Joan will do that. She loves doing this stuff. Aid for the homeless. Manuel. Well done. Let's do one at the beginning, too. Whoa. Can we do another one? Wow, they are all willing to do it. This is a big promotional tour. Awesome. We're going to have a hit. Halloween. Mystery. We're going to have to improve distribution soon, though. Okay, the trick worked on Hell's Highway. Jane Goes Wild is done. Made over $2 million. That's a successful run for a script that wasn't, you know, it ended up not being as strong. The script was great. We have to repair this. 63 days. Willie Berry, we haven't used you much, but we're going to need to with all the other actresses being trained at the moment. You did win a Pollux. Wow, she's so cheap. It's because she has no self-importance. Get these things repaired. What's this thing? Focus groups, I guess. That will be neat when they implement that. I am super excited to see where this game goes as it gets into Act 2 and they develop more of these. Oh, wow, this is crushing it. Now, it has dropped off quite a bit, but that's still filling up 12,000 theaters. So let's go back to 12,000. It's not going to do more than that anyways. Whoa. Will it actually run for that long? It will? Sure. I mean, it's already made a ton of money, so it's going to make that 500,000 back right here. Let's just use this as our own little experiment and see how long this movie can run. What kind of legs does it actually have? All right, so all these are going to be repaired before Patton's Heroes is ready to go. We can now start a new script as well, but we have something going on in Patton's Heroes. Oh, no. Charlie, not listening to the director, takes every criticism with hostility. Fighting's wearing everyone thin. Oh, we could pay him. Let's just pay him. Let's give you some cigars and $2,000. Now shut up, Charlie, and get back to work. Do your job well. Script department is... I'll set some props. Scripts are done. Let's see what ideas we have. This one has promise. A drama, Arthurian legends, and a hopeless romantic. Let's go with that. Let's let Walter... No, let's let Rudolph do that one. None of these others really show anything. We don't have a lot of good scripts out there either. Let's get to the story workshop. Let's do Three's a Crowd. This is going to be a rom-com. We're going to put our boy Felix on this one. It's going to be in a modern American city. It will be a... We've got a lot of stuff here to work with now. We're going to do a spirited young lady. No antagonists. We're going to have a love interest. And a rival. And a strict parent. We will have a love triangle for sure. And unrequited love from one of them. As well as... Nah. Let's go with finale. We are going to have protagonist finds love with one of the love triangle ones. Felix, you've got this. Get yourself another Pollux with this one. And we can now actually send some researching. Walter, get us another setting. And Hines, get us another protagonist. I hope. Harvey, let's bring you back. Sheesh. These guys are expensive now, but we've got made a lot of money, so it's okay. See, Hell's Highway already made back. Oh, wow, it is selling out 12,000. Woo. Wow. Now, we could go ahead and start one of these. It's nudity against the code. It's got to be, right? It is. We could try to get it in. Let's see if we can do it. Just so we can do that one script, because it actually has a decent... It's a decent script. We'll have to spend all of our influence to do it. I don't know how these others have so much influence, because they don't release any movies to earn it. And they're not winning the Polluxes to earn it either. But they have a lot of it. Okay, Hell's Highway is just crushing it. Keep that going. Let's go up. Let's go back up to 14. Oh, nope, not that many. Let's keep it going. It's got the advertising runway. Let's just see what it can do. This will be an interesting one on 14,000. Jasper, he's been a star for us. You get all the money you want. Let's wait till the code vote goes through. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. We're just going to use it all. Beat that, Gerstein. Oh, well, they had nowhere near enough. Either they didn't care or they're just not that strong anymore. Now we can make that script. Of course. Okay. Expensive film. Let's make our unfinished portrait of a general. Now that we have, let's give it to Jasper. Wow, we can do a great job on the forest. Both of those stink. We don't have the soundstage we need. It's those same... Oh, yeah, that's right. We have 50 people. So we get to mix it up a little bit. Not everybody's recognized. We will let Chame do this one. It's an adventure, romance, drama, action. Anthony Campbell gets this one. Our working man. We don't really have a working man. So we'll go with Samuel Jackson. He's just a star. And let's let our serial killer be... Well, she's been an evil witch, so we'll let Magdalena do this one. Get that thing going. Technology improved. Let's improve it one more time, get the practicality. And do we have another script that would be Nymphaeum? Sherry Cask. Ancient Evil. Yeah, we can do that one. We'll let four-time winner Clifton Nelson take this one. Okay, since he shoots better interior, we'll do city interiors on the soundstage. And let's let Mosik get this one. Drama, action, adventure. Don't really have anybody that fits this. We'll just go with Mark then. The Clumsy Oaf. Let's let Charlie Schusterman get this one. The Ancient Evil. That will be Baroque. Okay. No Man's Land, the trick worked. Hey, it made a lot. Hell's Highway. Again. Doing really well. No Man's Land did well in the 13,000. We could have done more, apparently. We shorted it. The Hell's Highway has been crushing it, so I can't say we made a bad decision necessarily. And this way we can afford, we're still going to make profit. Training failed. Chatel, try again. Because otherwise you have nothing to do for us. You're not skilled enough for us to send it to you otherwise. Ooh, we have a parent figure. That's good. Ah. Well, let's wait for Manfred to get back. Hell's Highway still rolling. Was number one at the box office last time. We're just going to do 10,000 the rest of the way for this one. Leaves plenty for new films. Well, Dr. Holmes will have a lot more, but as long as it's making it. What is our goal again? 17.7 million. How far away is Manfred? He's 71 days away. Do we have anybody else that's any good to write something? No one available. Okay, No Man's Land. It's made 2 million. That'll be good. That's going to be the end of your run, though, No Man's Land. I think this one's finally reached its end. We've got so much cash, and we haven't had to do anything with that cash. Jose Lopez no longer works for Supreme. Well, let's go to the employee center and see who some of these people are. Nobody up there that we can steal. That's worth stealing, I should say. What about Bessie Duncan, 18 years old? Get her for 5 years, train her up. And let's get a young actor, Jesse Bishop. Who cares that he's arrogant? That's just going to make him more of a star. No one else is Roberto Patterson related to Betsy? Because if so, if you'll win Pollux is like his sister, that'd be great. Screenwriters could do one of these young ones. I know there was a limit to screenwriters. I don't remember how many. Herbert Ford's out there. Those guys are expensive, though. We could just take, like, Bobby Price, Melvin Flynn. He's a perfectionist. No, he doesn't like horror. I want people who are. We could get an alcoholic, a conceited person, arrogant, a xenophobe. Let's sort by salary. Who's cheap? Michael Peterson, but he's a drug addict, a gambler, hot-tempered. Charles Niederman has nothing. Modest, doesn't make a show of achievement. Adam Neal. Oh, you're 31. Maybe he needs a chance. Adam, we're going to give you a shot. Any big-time directors out there? Oh, there are some. But we don't really need one. Producers. Don't need them again. And now as a boutique studio, we can just improve them on our own. So on some of those categories, we just don't need anybody to work because we already have everybody we need. And then some. So we got 2 more scripts going in the works. Oh, what happened here? Bessie Duncan in a restaurant. We just hired her. She lost her temper. Oh, there's that hot temper thing. Scratch his face. Check the guy out. Turns out he's the nephew of a famous journalist. Let's just pay him. Now that cash came into handy. Hell's Highway is pretty much done. All right, and Unfinished Portrait of a General is ready to go into production. Too easy and too hard. I don't really know what you wrote there, Rudolph. Hopeless Romantic, you threw in a serial killer to an Arthurian Legends. See if the script doctor can do anything before we start that one. Oh, this one's taking a jump. Unfinished portrait of a general. We got the code changed for this one. Don't make us wrong. All right, Hell's Highway had a good run. 49 million tickets sold. $9.9 and $9.2. I don't know that's going to keep that $9.2. And we got these 9 stars, and we can't keep these 9s from dropping. Three's a Crowd's almost done. I'm excited to see what that one turns out to be like. Dr. Holmes, let's release it. And No Man's Land. And let's just end it. It's not going to make any money after that. Here comes Dr. Holmes. Hey, Thrilling Crimes, loved it. Star-studded lineup. Oh, yeah. Well, we spent so much on advertising. Because this is 316,000. Before that, it was only 500,000. Oh, Police Raid's already expired. Okay. Things are looking good. I want to see what Three's a Crowd looks like. I know we're in October. We went farther than we normally do, but not a lot of events have happened. Whoa. Well done, Felix. Well done. Let's start that project. Let's see. Who do we have available? Homer Warren. Because our better stuff is now on location. No, not that. Shooting everything in color. Okay, we're going to put our best out on this one. So romantic comedy. That's Ulrich. The Spirited Young Lady. Our Spirited Young Lady is Jane Drake. We don't have her available. We need somebody who's pretty good. Zlata could maybe do it. Ada Robinson. Oh, no, we'll do Frida. She's still in her 30s. It works. The love interest. Who would be a good love interest for her? Let's go with Alan Olsen. He's establishing that role. The rival will be, she's going to go toe-to-toe with Joan Williamson, star. And the strict parent will be Willie Berry at 47. I mean, we could do Sarah Fred, but she just doesn't have the acting chops. Yeah, we have to do her. The age difference otherwise isn't enough. And the other actors and the directors will make up for her. The script's already great. Everything's going to be great on that one. Okay, it's already up to the 7s. Everything looked good on that, so let's send this one into production. Again, because of how we're doing with production and how we can do this service level and all that, everybody's so happy. Hey, we upped Wendy's ceiling. All right, Wendy. Now it's time to train. Oh, easy. Well done. Let's get Wendy training. Oh, Edna's also trained. I forgot. Let's get Edna. We'll do the 1 star. Just get them enough to where they can appear in some... Oh, Walter. We need to put you into something here. Get you better. Oh, he's already... We can't use him? Oh, wait, that's right. I clicked on the wrong thing. Walter, let's try to get you better. Okay. We are in November already. So we've gone a couple months longer than we normally do, but time-wise, we're about the same. So we are going to wrap up this episode here. Things are going well. We still haven't matched unforeseen consequences or head in the clouds as far as that goes. But look, it's 26 Pollux Awards. We've done really well the last 3 years. We're hoping to win a third Pollux in a row next time for Best Film. We've got some potential ones. Hell's Highway, for example. Dr. Holmes is going to be a hit, I believe. I mean, look at this. Sold out 26,000 screens. Massive. So that's going to be huge. Patton's Heroes is going to be big. So we've got things out there that are going to have a shot at it. And so come back next time so we can see how it goes. We're pushing through the war. We have all these war films that have been going out there to try to bring patriotic crowds. We need to get some more scripts out there. So if you have script ideas, please leave them in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll make it happen. If you have specific actors and actresses, let me know. I'll put them in there. And with that being said, I'm enjoying this. I hope you are, and I hope you'll come back on the next episode so we can see how this studio continues to go. So we'll catch you back on that one.